love God, but you dress anyhow to church. You say you love God, but you even go to church on Sunday, which is not the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day, according to the Bible, is it Sunday? Brother, the Sabbath day in the Bible, is it Sunday? Come, I want to show you something. Come forward, we don't bite. I want to show you something.
That's right.
The Sabbath day, these women now, look at this, maybe this brother, they are coming from church today. They think today is the Sabbath day. According to the Bible, is this so?
Sabbath day. Saturday.
What?
That's right.
Say it out loud.
Saturday.
Say it like a man.
Saturday.
Saturday is the Sabbath day, not Sunday. But they say they love God. Do they love God? No, be bold. Look, these women, they are confused. They are going to church on Sunday. But we just read in the Bible, we read it earlier, that Sunday is not the Sabbath day. That Saturday, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath day. Do they love God? We are going to prove it. Let's prove it. Because the Bible says we should speak according to the oracles of God. Let us prove it. Read it. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. So we're about to read about the Sabbath day now. Read. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. So you have 6 days from Sunday to Friday to do all your work. But what? But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So he said the 7th day is the Sabbath. You understand? The 7th day. What day of the week is the 7th day?
The 7th day. That is on Saturday.
That is Saturday. So why are they coming from church on Sunday? Look at them. Turn around. Look at them. See, they are coming from church. Look at this brother and this sister standing over there. They are all coming from church on Sunday. Is it right?
I myself, I go to church on Sunday.
You went to church today and you know the truth. And you know the truth, but you went to church on Sunday. Why? You are not keeping God's commandment. Go back to 1 John 2. Go back to 1 John 2. Read. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him. So if you say you know God, or you have a personal relationship with God, what will happen? And keep it not his commandment, but you don't do anything he says. What are you? He's a liar. He's a liar. You are a liar. Joshua 6. Read it again. The book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, he's a liar. You see, the day of ignorance is over. We are no longer going to be fooled by what they did to us in slavery. They did this to us and then they gave us Sunday worship. That's where all the lies came from. That's where all the lies came from. But today is a new day. See what they did to us. See what they did to us. If you don't keep Sunday worship, see what they did to you in slavery. They came here and gave us Sunday worship, which is a lie. It's a lie according to the Bible. Look at your brother. See what they did to his back. Because he did not go to church on Sunday. See, they put yokes of iron on our brother. Because he did not go to church on Sunday. See, they castrated our men. They raped our women because they did not go to church on Sunday. That's how you learn Sunday worship. But the new day has come and you will learn the truth. You will learn the truth. So, read the end part. Read the end part. Read the end part. He's a liar and the truth is not in him. The truth is not in you. Give me the truth. What is the truth according to the Bible? Now we're going to get the truth. We are going to get what the truth is. Brother, this is not a coincidence that you came here forward. The Lord wants to show you something. Read. Because the days of lies that we've been going to church and getting nothing is over. God said we should love ourselves. How do we love ourselves? By keeping God's commandments. How do we love God? By keeping God's commandments. Read. This is the book of Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. The word and thy law is the truth. The laws of God is the truth.
That's right.
What is the law we just read now? That what? That what? You were here when we read it.
What is Sabbath?
Yes.
I should keep the commandment of God.
Will you do it? Okay, give me 1 Corinthians. I think I know what's going on. 1 Corinthians chapter 3. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. Give me that again. 1 Corinthians chapter 11. There's a reason why you have that spirit. Why you are not getting it. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. Read verse 4. Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. So he said if you are praying or you are prophesying, and you have your head covered, you understand? Bible says you dishonor your head. Who is the head? Go back to the head. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. So the head of every man is who? Jesus Christ. Right now, read that verse 4. Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered. So he said if you are praying or you are prophesying, you are reading the Bible, and you have your head covered, you say you do what? Dishonor his head. He said you dishonor your head. Who are you dishonoring? You are dishonoring Christ.
But Jesus Christ died on first day of the week, which is Sunday. Now, if he has resurrected on Sunday, if he resurrected on Sunday, that is why some Christians are going to church on Sunday to worship. That is what I believe, that even I myself is convinced that Christ resurrected on Sunday, so I can go to church on Sunday and worship. I know there is a Sabbath day, yes, but this is the day I was born and brought up, known as a day of worship.
So you are saying that the day changed, that because Christ died on Sunday, that's why you now go to church on Sunday. Give me Malachi 3 verse 6. Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. Because God did not change. You have to understand that what they did to us is slavery. When they came here to take us as slaves, that's where everything changed. They changed everything for us. Read it. This is the book of Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. God said what? For I am the Lord, I change not. You see what God said? God said he is God. He doesn't change. The same thing he gave to us in the Old Testament is the same thing that we must keep today. Give me back to Acts 17. Acts 17 verse 3. This is the book of Acts chapter 17 verse 2 and verse 2. And Paul, as his manner was, went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures. Okay. But Paul went to church on what day? And Paul, as his manner was, the way his custom was, the way his behavior is, what he does normally, what does he do? This is after Christ had died. Went in unto them, and 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures. So he went to church on what day? On the Sabbath day. Now let us get what you said. That what you said was that the son after Christ died, everything changed. So now we are to worship God on what? On Sunday. Let's do that. Matthew 28. Matthew 28 verse 1. This is the book of Matthew chapter 28 and verse 1. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn towards the first day of the week. He said the end of the Sabbath. As it started to dawn on the first day of the week. Hold up. Book of Matthew chapter 8 and 1.
Listen very well.
In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. Okay. So it was beginning to dawn to the first day of the week. They came to the what? They came to see the sepulchre.
Read on.
Verse 2. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And the fear of him, the keepers did shake and became as dead men. And the angel answered and said unto the woman, Fear not ye, for I know that ye see Jesus, which was crucified. Verse 6. He is not here. He is not what? He is not here. So this was as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, he is what? He is not here. So it was beginning to start dawning toward the first day of the week, and he wasn't there again. When did he wake up?
Christianity. He wake up on that Sunday for something. So, see, there is a place Christ says something in John chapter 4. He said something to the woman of
The woman of Samaria.
He said that a time shall come when the true worshipper will no longer worship on the mountain.
Go to it. John chapter 4. Go to John chapter 4. And say, well, what the honor happen?
He said they will no longer worship on the mountain or on Jerusalem.
The woman of Samaria, what is she? What nation of people is she?
She's from Samaria, that is Israel.
She's an Israelite, right? Okay.
And Christ says that the true worshipper will worship God in spirit and
what's his spirit and what's his truth? Let's go back. Go to John 63. Go to that. John 6 chapter 63. John chapter 6 verse 63.
The book of John chapter 6 verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The word that I speak unto you.
The what?
The word that I speak unto you. They are spirit and they are life.
So you get what the spirit is. The word of God is the spirit. The laws of God is the spirit. So a day is going to come when the true worshippers shall worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. Now we got what the spirit is. The spirit is what? The what? Let's read it again.
It is spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing. The word that I speak unto you. They are spirit.
They are what?
They are spirit.
They are spirit.
And they are life.
So the laws of God is a spirit. Now let's get what the truth is. Because the day cometh that the true worshippers shall worship the Lord in what? In spirit. That's the laws of God and in truth. Let's get the truth. So I want to
this is the book of Psalm 119 verse 142. The righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and the law is the truth.
The what?
And the law is the truth.
So the laws of God is the truth. You get that? So the day cometh that the true worshippers of God shall worship him in spirit and in truth. They worship him, keeping and observing the law.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example.